everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, if you're new to this channel, this is King Mikebo. Yes, today's video, there's this news I came across online. This news has been trending for the past 2 days, and I decided to ignore it, but along the line I feel like bringing it up for just for some reasons. Yes, a particular woman was seen on a camera footage jumping the fence at the middle of the night, and from the background of the story, the voice we heard from the background is that of the husband. What happened? The man said that this lady, since the marriage is just 1 month, just 1 month old, he said they just got married, and since they got married, it has been, in fact, this lady is always online chatting. If she's cooking, she's online chatting. Anytime, any day, 247, she is chatting online. So this thing got to an extent that he wants to know whom this lady is chatting with every time. Why is she always online? So he demanded for the what? The phone, for the SIM card rather. So on demanding for the SIM card, the lady zoomed off and decided to jump the fence. Though this story, we don't know the sound of the lady in question because we've not heard from her. But let's judge from the person we heard from. Maybe later on, if we hear from the side of the lady, yes, I can also come up here and update on that. But for now, there is something I want us to talk about and learn from this particular story. That is why I brought it up here. Yes, marriage is not by force. Ladies, marriage, it is not by force. How can someone get married? Just barely 1 month marriage. At least by this time, two of them is supposed to be, they are supposed to be doing honeymoon now. Lovey, honey, darling, staying with each other. They're supposed to be honeying and darling at this stage. So I don't see the reason why the lady is always, there is time for everything. Let's call a spade a spade. No matter what it is, there is time for everything. You as a woman in the house, there is time for you to press your phone. Even if you're using your phone for business, there is time for your family. There is time for your husband. There is time to cook. There is time for everything under the sun. You shouldn't be using the time for the man, the time for the house chores, the time for the house, for giving audience to the house. You are using it to chat on phone. For crying out loud, who are you chatting with? That person no dey rest. That person doesn't have responsibility. That person doesn't have work. You should curtail everything you do. There is time for everything. Even if it's business you are doing, there should be time for your own family. So my question is this: why is she jumping the fence just because of ordinary SIM card? If there is nothing more to it, if there is nothing serious about that chat, I don't see the reason why she should be running and taking that kind of risk. Imagine if she had broken her leg, or maybe something, or if she even hit her head on the floor while trying on the ground while trying to jump the fence. If something happened to her just because of a mere SIM card, I mean, there is more to that. It couldn't just be because of SIM card. If this is actually what happened, in quotes, if this is actually what happened, which I may not say because we've not heard from the woman in question, but judging from the side of the man, I want ladies, other women, to learn from this.
Just because of Nasi with a SIM card, you just chat with Indi between okay now WhatsApp, on Facebook, the way mudegi, now make enough Kitanya. wee nwude gị jiri ọjiji otu a rapụ ya otu a na ka enwude gị ewude gị just wụta sim card just kwụnye like this kwụnye otu a wụta sim card na ka iji gbaba ọsọ na ka iji gbaba ọsọ wee buo fence bube lada wee liwe elu gbara m ife na-agbara ọsọ fụ wụta sim card ka ndị bụ njọs fụkwa ife ị na-eme na since nji wee nụọ this is only just 1 month and nji wee nụọ gị ede ife a isi si aka iji bido na ọsọ aghụghọ ịba na kishin ihe medokọ na kishin toward the whole night niile tili na ma anabaa ọ na-akụzi ebe 11 or 12 wee gbakọtaba n'elu bịa dị na ozugbo every fucking day ịba na kishin ka isi nne bụ kọọkụ ihe mede throughout that's why ngasị abata na-akpọzụ na fon ka ebe mepelu m ụzọ fon mmụta ya enweta ịmanụ a na-egbu alam ịmanụ a na-egbu họn ịmanụ ebe ị na-eme call with boys na-achat with them fon ga-adị n'ọkụ 24 hours fon wụ dị n'ọkụ every fucking day na ihe nwunye mmadụ na-eme look at ife ọrụ ife onye ori na-eme ife nwa na-eme ife ọrụ ife onye ori na-eme ka nwa na-eme ife a look at pure ife onye ori na-eme ka nwa na-eme gbazianụ nwunye mmadụ gụrụ anya nwaanyị nje nụọ anụwa na-egodo anya ka nkịta si agbụ ya asị onye ori nkịta ya na-agbọzi ya asị onye ori na-ego mgbanaziere anya gbazianụ ọbụla ọ dazi na mkpọ isi na ana gwanụ m ka ya mmekwu lukat kedu ihe m na-ekwu ọbụla ọ da-akpọ isi na lukat negodo na Chineke nna mekwalụ m ebele Chineke negodo mgbanaziere anya negodo ihe nwunye m na-eme negodo anya gwanụ m nụ negodo anya biko kedu ife nji si wee kụta n'ụwa nke a mpụta
Don't just marry somebody just because he has money, or because of one reason or the other, or maybe because out of empathy you want to marry this person, out of sympathy, out of empathy. Okay, now let me, because of maybe the person that done something for you, or you just want to sympathize, or they organize the marriage, or maybe you want to please somebody, or just for a particular purpose. For one reason you don't love this person, or because of money, because of what you are seeing, or because of your present condition. I just want to get married, I just want to settle down. Or maybe you felt that your mates are married, your friends are married, or the age is no longer by your side, so anyone that comes around, I will just settle down with this person. But you know quite well that you don't love this person. Then why going into that marriage? Go into marriage with someone that you have passion for. And per se, the truth is, there are some people, the moment by the initial stage they meet someone, they might not, this person might not be the kind of person they want. But as time goes on, because of one reason or the other, you see, this love is not something you just see and develop one day. No, you see somebody today, you just fall in love with that person. That one is infatuation, not the real love. When you talk about the real love, it is something you develop gradually. First of all, you might like the person, and on the process you start developing love for that person gradually. But if you see that this thing is not working out, walk out. Instead of being in that relationship and your eyes is somewhere, every day you are chatting with one guy, you are chatting with one man, and you don't even have time for the man that married you in the home. Marriage is not by force. If you don't want to get married, if you are not ready for marriage, stay in your father's house. At least you will have time to jump from one man to another. Nobody will question you. It is your right. Not when you enter someone's house every day. You don't have time for the man. You don't have time for the family. Anytime, any day, any moment, every second, you are pressing phone. In fact, some families these days, they don't even have time for their children. Papa is pressing phone, mama is pressing phone. The children, no one gives them audience. Even husband and wife, this time around, so many of them don't even have time for themselves. The man is pressing phone this side, the woman is pressing phone this side. No time to chat, no time to play, no time to have fun in the family, no time to have family fun, no time for the family, even the children. Everyone is always, who are you chatting with? That person you are chatting with, is it more important than your own family? That thing you are doing, is it more important than your own family? Because I believe that this woman, if there is nothing serious she is doing, she could have released her SIM card. Someone like me, my husband has my password. I has his own password. If I want to enter his phone, I enter anyone anytime I want. If you want to use my phone, you use it. Okay, imagine when there is emergency in the house, to an extent that the woman couldn't use the phone. So what will you do? I don't see the reason why husband and wife, two people living in the same home, for crying out loud, they said, therefore a woman should leave his mother and his father and cling on to his wife. They shall become husband and wife. They shall become one. Both of you are one. I don't see the reason for hiding phones. Your husband has your password, your wife has your password. Is there anything wrong with it? I know that some people will be jumping fence now, some people will attack me, but I don't see anything wrong with that. If there is no cockroach in your cupboard, why hiding your password for your partner? If you are clear, your mind is clear, you don't have anything, you don't have any hidden agenda, there is no reason. I mean, both of you having your password will even give you room for to be cautious in whatever you're doing. When you remember that your partner can play with your phone, you know, peruse and do a lot of things with your phone, play game with it, you will be careful the kind of things you do with your phone. But when you know that it doesn't have access to it, then keep ahead. So let's know that marriage is not a do or die affair. As both of you, all of you that are watching this video right now, I know that there is more to this story, but for now I'm judging based on, I'm only trying to give one or two teaching based on the current news we heard. I don't know the side of the woman. Maybe she will come up later to tell us her own side of the story. But from the side of the man, please and please, any woman that is doing this or any man should desist from it. Have time for your family. Do the right thing at the right time. Yes, as we all are watching this video and have seen my own contribution on this, I don't know what your own contribution is. I don't know what you think about this video. Whatever you think about this video, drop it at the comment section. We want to hear your own side. Yes, thank you for giving me audience for watching this video. I'm gonna see you on our next video. Still remain your own person, your Meekable, the Meekable.